Hello, everyone. Today will be one of the probably last videos I do on Charlie XCX's Brat, just because we are going to get into the remix album. So the remix album is supposed to come out October 11th, and from what I know is that there's going to be a remix for every track. And what I want to do is break down my predictions and kind of wants for the album, kind of show the dichotomy between those two. And hopefully I am somewhat right, or we can either laugh about this video or we can celebrate.
You got everything right, and I spelled everything pretty well.
So I am going to treat this video with going into that every track is going to get remixed. So even the ones like So I or I think I might say something stupid. I think I might be stupid. That's crazy. I think I might say something stupid. Those are tracks that generally people think that aren't going to get remixed. We're going to treat them like there's going to be one. So those could be way off, and there could be like double remixes of songs. So, and we'll talk a little bit about my opinions on the current remixes that are out. So let's get into it. Okay, the first song off of Brat, 360, the remix has already come out, and it is with Young Lean and Robin. And I am a Young Lean stan, like, been listening to him since about 2014. Amazing artist. I was ecstatic when I heard he was on the Brat album. But this song is just, it's like too much. There's Robin, there's Young Lean, there's Charlie, and it sucks because 360 is such an iconic song. They could have made it work, but it just feels like they're all just like passing the
like hypothetical blunt
like of the song and just like kind of and it just kind of discombobulated. It is my least favorite remix. Yeah, least favorite remix out of all the remixes so far, which sucks because like I said, I love Young Lean. But yeah, that's my kind of just short thoughts on that song. I might say something stupid remix, and a lot of people think this won't probably get remixed. Personally, I think it will get remixed, and I think it's almost kind of confirmed, but maybe not. So I want Pink Panthers or even Dua Lipa on this. I know Dua Lipa was on the Talk Talk. Dua Lipa was on the Talk Talk voice. She had like a voice note at the end. And also, I think the song just fits Pink Panthers' vibe. Like, I think either one of them on there would be really good. And then here is my prediction. Pink Panthers. I think the production just matches Pink Panthers' vibe to a T. And also, we have this picture of her, and it's hard to see it right here, but the album, or the shirt, or her tank, Pink Panther's tank top says "About effing time." And in recent promo, we have Charlie and Troy wearing the same tank tops. So I think that's a major hint that something could happen. We'll just have to find out and see, but I think that it is very possible that this happens just because of that. Club Classics. Okay, I did not put the animations on this one. Love that for me, but now you all know. Obviously, a lot of people want like an old school like Y2K or just like an old school pop queen on this remix for Club Classics. Like I just said,
Says, "Oh, we want a queen."
what you said, queen. What I think is gonna happen is we're gonna get like a kind of deconstructed version of the song with like the Dare production, and we're gonna get Kim Petras on it, and say what you wanted to say about Kim Petras. I think it does fit her vibe and her aesthetic, and also I think Julia Fox will probably be featured on it just because it's Club Classics. They're gonna do a total like 180 on the song. She'll either do like a voice note thing or she'll actually have a verse because I think she is currently recording music. So good for them.
Yeah, 360. When you're in the mirror, do you know what you see? When you're in the mirror, you're just looking at me. I'm everywhere,
So yeah, the Sympathy is a Knife remix. Rosalia just fits this with her voice and her aesthetic too. I would love for her to be on this, and I think she is gonna like, my prediction is not Rosalia, but I think she's gonna be on another song. I am kind of crazy with this prediction. I think the 1975 is gonna be on this, and it's gonna be kind of like shady to Taylor. And a lot of people think Taylor's gonna be on the remix. I have a whole video, I'll link it above, that's talking about how Taylor Swift is not gonna be on a Charlie XCX remix probably ever. So go watch that if you're interested in that, if like their history and all that. But yeah, I think it's just gonna add fire to the flame. I think there's gonna be some drama on this. It's gonna be a very
drama-filled song.
just because of the lyrics, and I don't think we're getting any more like kumbaya moments with Lord and Charlie. Talk Talk remix. So this has already come out. Choice of On. It's pretty good. Me personally, though, I like the original. The original is kind of better. Again, with this remix too, it's almost like Troy and Charlie are kind of lackadaisically going back and forth. So I give it like a better rating than 360, but still not my favorite remix off the album. Von Dutch remix. This has already came out as well. It's Addison Rae with A.G. Cook production, kind of like destroying the song. Not destroying the song. Destroying the song in a good way. But yeah, Addison Rae kind of came back, or not came back. Addison Rae kind of made her like forefront into the pop world again with this remix, and it was just her screaming, and everyone loved it. I loved it. So yeah, I think this was just a really cool way to introduce Addison to the pop world, and good song. And I think we're gonna see a lot more Charlie and Addison collabs in the future. Everything Romantic is interesting because it's such a weird production style. I think Doria Electra would just eat this up. Just their like wordplay and cadence, I don't know if it fits really with that. And speaking of cadence, Skepta, he's like an underground drill rapper. Not underground drill rapper, he's mainstream. But you can't underestimate the British people and who they know, because Charlie and Young Lean have been friends for like 10 plus years. I feel like Charlie and Skepta know each other just from like being in England and Great Britain. So yeah, I feel like that could be something that could possibly happen, but it'd be a stretch. Like I said, he's kind of skeptic-coded, and my prediction is Rosalia. I think she is going to be on this. Again, it kind of fits her vibe too, so why not? And I think Rosalia and Charlie have a little bit more of like a combining of fan bases. Rewind remix. So this is kind of drama for me. I want Chappell Roan on this because the song is talking about like Charlie not wanting to be in the limelight. She was like, what if she picked a different career? What if she didn't do all the singing? What would her life look like? And I think Chappell Roan is going through that right now with all the stuff saying like her fans are being this, and there's a lot of doubt. And recently she's diagnosed with like severe depression, so I don't know if she's making any music at the time being, but hopefully she gets better. But yeah, I think this would just be like an amazing moment for her to like talk about it with this remix. And I think Charlie and Chappell are cool just based on what they've both said. So yeah. This is also a long shot prediction. It's also kind of more of a 1-2. I think if Sky Ferreira's label was gonna let her out, it would be for the Brat remix album, one of the biggest albums this summer. Hopefully they would see the potential in that. I don't know why. That'd be insane if they didn't. There's a lot of label shit going on with Sky Ferreira, so I don't think it's gonna happen, but it would be a great just move by both teams, I feel like. And you kind of have to take that into account too when guessing these remixes, because a lot of these are like PR moves or like what the label wants to do and da da da. So it's not just like, oh, it fits their aesthetic. Like you have to take into account the vibe a little bit. So I remix. So I is interesting because it's more of a tribute song to Sophie. So I was really thinking like, who are the people that really love Sophie? And Umaru, he did a whole like tribute to Sophie on like a streaming like DJ set, and I think they had a really deep connection. So it'd be cool if they just like kept the message that Charlie had and didn't really add anyone, and then just kind of kind of mess it up a little bit and have some fun with it, but not really change the message too much or add more people. Prediction, I think Arca would also do really good with this. I think she would just like say something, and I think I don't know if Arca is gonna remix it because little bit separate lanes from Charlie and Arca. I mean, they collide a lot for sure, but I don't know if I see Arca and Charlie ever doing a lot of music together. But yeah, I think Arca would do a great job remixing this, and I think Arca is kind of like the modern day Sophie in the sense where she's very forward with her music. And I think there's going to be like a little voice note from Sophie where she just is like, Charlie, hey, I love you, da da da. And it's going to be like a cool little moment, I think. And this is also saying every track is going to be remixed. I don't know if this is going to, like, my honest prediction would probably be like this doesn't get touched and we have like a second remix of another song. Girls So Confusing. So this has already came out with Lord, and I'm just saying 10 out of 10 right off the bat because seeing two pop girls put beside their like feud and like the pettiness and come together to make a like song is so like immeasurable when it comes to impact and how like we should treat other people as artists, creatives, blah 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 blah. So 10 out of 10, love this song. Apple. So obviously a lot of people want Caroline Polachek, and I think we're getting Caroline Polachek, and the and was someone else, but I took her off because I think it's just going to be Caroline Polachek full and through. Charlie has even said that this was like a very Caroline inspired song, so I think we're going to get that. Even though the song is massive now, I thought about putting a bigger artist on there because like it's just a great opportunity for label, but I still think it's going to be Caroline. I think it's already locked and loaded. Back to back. So, like I said, I love Young Lean, and I think this would fit an Echo 2K or a Blade, and like you cannot underestimate the European connection with a lot of European artists. They all like ran through the same circles. So Blade or Echo 2K, or even both of them, I think would kill this beat. But I think it's going to be Kesha. I think Kesha is going to have her moment. I think going into the fall, winter, it looks like she is releasing a little bit more music as an independent artist. It'd be cool to bring her on. And it would just, I think it'd be a good mesh. I think Kesha's vocals on this beat would also be really good. Especially like you auto-tune them things up. Yeah, I think it'd be a really cool, like, hyper poppy moment. Mean Girls. So everyone wants Lana Del Rey. I don't think Lana Del Rey and Charlie would make music at all together. I think they're in two separate lanes. Like, Lana's this, like, alt pop, like ballady, just really, like, deep, like, really giving you, like, full force. And Charlie's, like, short song, poppy, 808s, boom, 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 boom. It would be cool if Lana came on because of like the connections all the fans are making, and like she just did like a voice note like with a lot of these, and that was the remix. So that'd be kind of content because it's not even really a remix. But my prediction is Paris Hilton, because Paris Hilton has alluded to like wanting to be on the Brat remix album. Paris Hilton's reviving her career through the music industry. She's doing a pretty successful job, looks like DJing. So I think like just like kind of messing with the song and messing with the beat and stuff like that and remixing it, I think Paris Hilton, I think it's a good connection.
Sexy.
I know.
And then I think also too there'll be like a monologue or a voice now how she was like the original Brat or something like that, because she kind of is giving that in the early 2000s. Now I think about it all the time. I would love for Chapel or FKA Twigs to be on here. I think with these like kind of more emotional songs, you need a more like not soulful, because I think you can find soulful in like really like mainstream commercial pop. But I think you need someone that can really belt out like their lyrics. And if Chapel Roan is gonna be on anything, I think it's gonna be this. This song has a little bit of 80s funk to it. I think Chapel right now is really, that would really be what she would be looking to do, because that's just a whole vibe and stuff like that. You got to really ride the wave for a moment before you start experimenting with other sounds. But yeah, I think Chapel would be great on this remix. Guess remix.
You wanna guess the color of my
But yeah, this guest remix with Billy, honestly, sonically was one of my favorite remixes from what is the future Brat album at this point. Just the chemistry, it didn't sound clunky, and like most of the other remixes besides Girls So Confused just sounded a little clunky and like forced. This one was like you could tell there's chemistry, and I think we're gonna get more collabs from them in the future. 365 remix. I would love like a female rapper to be on this, like Meg The Stallion, even like a Glorilla or like a Lotto, like any of those. Like, but like obviously, Meg's kind of my favorite out of all those three. I think just like the
Like, just like the
kill it for any female rapper. I think it's gonna be the Easy Fun remix with Shy Girl, just because Shy Girl's opening, and it's just been hinted so many times that this is the official remix.
Oh my god.
Spring Breakers. So there is a person, Aisha Erotica. She's very like 2015 SoundCloud, like almost like MySpacey vibe. Really like hard hitting. She has a lot of like TikTok sounds that blew up, just really hard hitting like pop, and that's what Spring Breakers is. It's so like disconcerting and just really in your face. And I think Aisha could like kill a Spring Breakers remix. I don't think it's gonna happen because I don't think the connection is there. I don't know if Aisha even makes music like that anymore, but I think it's gonna be a 100 Gex remix. 100 Gex also like kind of like a hyper poppy, really thrashy kind of production, and I think Charlie and 100 Gex have I know Dylan Brady produced a lot of How I'm Feeling Now, so Claws being one of them for sure. Hello Goodbye. This is kind of an out of the box pick. I don't even know if a lot of people will know who Eric DOA is. He had the low taper fade meme where he got on Twitch and sung What If Ninja Had a Low Taper Fade.
Imagine if Ninja got a low taper fade.
Charlie kind of spearheaded this hyperpop movement, and Eric DOA has a lot of connections. Like he was on a Euphoria soundtrack. You just don't get on that. So like Euphoria as in like the HBO TV show. So he is connected, and I can maybe see their overlap. I mean, he's kind of this like pop rappy hyper pop scene, like Aries kind of vibe. Which Aries, that would be a crazy comeback if he was on this, but I don't think that would happen. But Eric DOA would be like an out of the box pick. I wanted to be a little bit more out of the box on some of these because I know some of them got really like, oh, this is just another pop girl. But I think this is just going to be a George Daniel remix. Obviously, her fiance. He remixed Welcome to My Island, which was really fun, really exciting. And I think this would just be a really nice ending to the album. Close it, like her fiance remixing it. It'd be really cool. So that is it for this. I kind of went through that a little fast. Let me know in the comments if you want me to slow it down. We can do something like this for like album reviews or something like that. Obviously, there's not that many remix albums that are like confirmed. We can always do hypotheticals. I love yapping. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if my predictions were crazy, if my wants were crazy, if you agree, disagree. Let me know in the comments. If you liked it, subscribe, please. And yeah, hopefully I can get you videos out weekly from now on. Peace.